This video is for Miss Gardner's Drawing 1 class to help you with your first project, the block letter name design. So I'm going to walk you through your instructions on how to complete this assignment. I know everybody is at different places with it right now, so after watching the video you'll decide where am I at with this project and what are the next steps going to be based on the order that they were completed in the video. So this is an example of what your finished product will be. So you've used your first name or a short version of your first name, that's at least 3 letters. You've drawn block capital letters like this, and they are centered on the page, both horizontally and vertically, and I'll show you how to do that. If you weren't here in class to do it, we'll walk through how to do that in this video. Within the letters are different patterns that you've created based on what you put into your About Me brainstorming and design planning. This is something that we started the first couple days of class. You probably have only worked on the first 2 columns, so I will also be showing you what to do in these last 2 columns today. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the worksheet. So in this first column, you are just listing 8 things about yourself. It could be, I did things like where you've lived. If you've always lived in Utah, you could do that. I put there are 8 kids in my family. I have a dog. I prefer Apple products. I like to play the piano. I like music in general. I want to visit Paris, and I like pizza. So first column, you just list those things. Second column, you're drawing at least 2 images that could represent this. They can be super simple. They don't need to be really complex. Third column, you're taking either one or both of these images and turning it into a pattern. Pattern means that we're repeating the same shapes over and over again, so you can see how I alternate between the triangle pizza and the full circle pizza. Then I'm also rotating the triangle, so here it's up, here it's down, here it's up. Here, something similar, I'm rotating between the Eiffel Tower, the heart, and the word Paris, so it's just kind of planned out and then repeated those shapes, so continued down the page. So you need to create a pattern for each of those. Okay, then what you're going to do is put a star next to ones that you really like. So my favorites are probably Paris and this dog one, and I like the music one too. So those are my favorites. You can ask other people and see what they really like too. You may or may not, if you have 8 letters in your name, then you're going to use all 8 patterns. If you don't, you won't use all 8. So then I'm going to look at the name that I'm doing. So I'm doing the name Sarah and figure out which pattern do I want to go in that letter. And since this Paris one is my favorite, I'm going to do that as my first letter. So that one I'm going to put in the letter S. Then maybe I'll do this music one as A, the dog one as R, and then maybe I'll do this mountain one as my other A. I didn't really like how this one turned out, so I'm not going to do that one. And then I'm going to do maybe my pizza one as my H.